We just arrived to see Osley and we saw a patient escaping down the street and the whole administration running after her. It was so funny. It wasn't Osley, by the way, it was a woman. Look guys, boyfriend is coming.
That's why she don't want to go back.
It was a wonderful visit with Osley and Ron. Ron was so coherent. Well, he's been coherent since we've been going there, but we just kind of sat down and talked about Louise, how much he misses Louise. Remember, Louise died on my mom's birthday last year, a few months before my mom died, so he wasn't aware that my mom died. And he was like, man, it sucks. He says, I have nobody, Barb. I lost all my family. I have no siblings. I think Ron has one older brother that's alive that's not in his right mind. So, but he said if it's not for Jess and for me and Joe popping in, nobody comes in. He asked me, he says, don't you have a show on TV? Because I keep checking the channel and I can't find your show. I'm like, no, it's on the internet. And he goes, oh God, I forgot it's on YouTube. And he goes, why did I think you had a show on TV? I'm like, from your lips to God's ear, Ron. And so I showed him the phone, the show on the phone, and he said he's gonna see if Jess can bring him like an iPad or something so he could watch it there because he's bored. He also saw the escape convict, the person that was escaping when we got there. I wish I had recorded that. He saw her escaping because he's right at the front of the building so he can see everything that's happening. And he says, yeah, she's trying to get out of here. I guess she doesn't know that they're trying to help her. So he's really trying hard to walk because he says, I want to get out of here. I want to go home where I'm comfortable. So I visited with him for about a half hour before I went outside and sat with Joe and Osley. And Osley was giving us all the chisme about different family members. I ain't going to reveal it here, so don't ask me nothing. And I'm running down the food for list right now to pick up something to cook quickly. I want to make some quesadilla or something. And I got to get in and out because they cordoned off my street today with men at work signs, like if maybe they're going to reglaze the black top or they're going to cut trees. I don't know what they're going to do, but pretty soon I won't be able to get down my street. So let me run and grab this and run home and make something to eat. I feel like really out of it, like I could just go back to bed, and I didn't know why I felt this way because I got a good night's sleep, but I think it's because I took one of the pills the doctor gave me for my shoulder a while back. I had only taken one of those pills and I went to ibuprofen after that. Last night my neck was in such pain that I had to take one of those pills, and I think it's running through me very slowly because, you know, I have that blood deficiency where I can't flush these drugs out of my system as quickly as somebody else. Joe says he's not supposed to say hello because the minute I turned the camera to him, the battery died. Those little batteries only last 20 minutes, and I was recording a lot of things this morning. So say hello, Joe. Say hello to my little friend.
Well, good morning, people.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Tell it like it is, babe.
I said hello.
Oh, I thought you were singing a song.
Yeah, I said, well, good morning, people.
Oh, it sounded like you were getting ready to tune up and sing a song, dude.
You can't sing a song because you can't have
everything copyright, huh?
Right, so why sing a song?
Remember when I left that song in the video last night by mistake? I didn't turn on the volume, and YouTube was like, you can leave it in, but you can't put no, I didn't put no commercial, thank God. And leave it in, but you can't put no ads because the third party will put their own ads. I'm like, ain't nobody gonna make no money off of me with all this hard. That vlog took a lot. That vlog yesterday took 3 hours to edit. Hell to the no. I went back, took that song out, resave, re-upload. You know, sometimes I'll leave songs in because I like them so much and I'll forfeit the money, right? But sometimes I can't. Not when I've edited for 3 hours. The hell with that.
Nerd.
Yeah, leaving the store. I got ground turkey, some Roma tomatoes, and what else I'm planting? I don't know what I'm gonna make with that, but it sounds good. So this guy, the light turned green, right? And he never went. So Joe blew him. By the time Joe blew the horn, the light turned yellow, And he just got stuck right there in the intersection, well, in the crosswalk.
Well, it's supposed to be like that.
And then, well, it changes pretty quick here. And then he's like not knowing what to do. I think he might be old. This is where we got Diamond from. The best part of my day so far, guys, is the visit that we made to Osley and Ron. Usually we don't spend a lot of time with Ron because he's in the bed. But today when I went there, he had just got out the shower and he was so alert. And he really enjoyed the visit. The minute I walked in, he's like, "Oh, Barb, you came." And so he told us, like I said earlier, if Joe and I don't pop in and Jess doesn't pop in, you know, he doesn't really see anybody. But what I enjoyed about our conversation today is how we reminisced about Louise. Because when Louise passed away, I think Ron was kind of out of it. I mean, he had a stroke like 3 years prior, and Louise had told me that the stroke had messed up his memory. And so I wasn't sure what he knew when we were at Louise's funeral. But I realize now that he knew a lot, that he's very alert, that I don't see any gaps in his memory at all. We even talked about cars that they've owned throughout the years that I've known them that had to go through different repairs and which mechanic shops ripped them off, ripped us off too, you know, and it was, he was there. We talked a lot of good things about Louise and the recipes and the food and all that good stuff. So it was really cool. I really enjoyed that because after I got home, I got PO'd because I saw what the Republicans did. I try not to let this stuff get to me, but it does seep in and get to me. I knew John McCain was going to do that because ever since Trump got in, even though Trump called him a loser, ever since Trump got in, he does exactly what Trump wants him to do. They're so stupid. I'm sorry, but nobody's going to call me a loser and say I like people who don't get captured and I'm going to go back and vote the way they want me to vote. I mean, this man got off his deathbed. And I know some people don't like to hear me say that it is his deathbed because it is. It is. I don't know anybody that's come back from that glioblastoma, whatever that tumor is that he has. And like I said, I don't wish that on anybody, but you know what? He's getting his comeuppance. He really is, because for him to do that against 45 million Americans are not going to have insurance. I'm included in that, guys. I don't know if you all are included in that, but I'm included in that. So this doesn't have anything to do with bipartisanship, whatever the hell he spoke about, Republicans versus Democrats. This has to do with humanity. Humanity. I mean, we need insurance so that we can keep our good health. I mean, when we go to Kaiser and they told Joe he's borderline diabetic, we wouldn't have known that. By the time he got seen, he would have been having symptoms and be full-blown diabetic, can't turn back the tides. You know, so I'm grateful to have my insurance and for them to go and vote that way. The few Republicans that came over to the Democratic side, I thank them. I don't know who did that, but I thank them. I think it's the women or whatever. The women have sense. But all the rest of the men that went over and voted Republican, yeah, I feel nothing for you. When you guys crash and burn like John McCain, because more of them are going to fall like that, because God don't like ugly. And he got some pretty out there that he don't like either, okay? So when they fall like John McCain, when more of them pop up with brain tumors and horrible disease that can't be cured, I'm going to sit right here and wait. Because I'm going to continue to eat healthy and take care of myself and exercise so that I don't fall ill. It really upset my afternoon, though. Joe had to calm me down and say, don't let this get to you, babe. God is in control because we pray every day and we give him control over the situation. And I think my anger lies in the fact that John McCain laid up in a hospital that's paid for by the taxpayers. He flew on a plane that's paid for by the taxpayers to come and vote against us. And we paid this asswipe to do this. Yes! Oh my God. When he dies, I hope that a Democrat can win Arizona. I swear, I really do hope a Democrat, or even a progressive. It doesn't even have to be a Democrat anymore. Just be a progressive. Just don't be a douchebag Republican. You get your classes?
I did it.
Oh my God, she's been stressed out for 4 friggin' hours. She's been stressing us out. Yeah. How many classes you got, babe?
Like 5.
Jesus, my baby's the genius.
I'm doing. Yeah, I'm doing philosophy with critical thinking.
Oh, is that the one where the tree falls in the forest?
I guess.
The answer is yes and no.
Yeah.
In philosophy, it's always yes and no.
I'm doing psychology, but I did psychology with this professor before, but it was abnormal. This one's just psychology in general. which he's cool.
Wait, let me stop. What is the abnormal psychology study
About
of crazy
killers,
people?
like killers and stuff.
Oh crap! It's exactly what I thought it would be. Go ahead.
I did that one already, so I'm just doing psychology in general about the mind.
Uh-huh.
Then I'm doing English and it's writing lab, and then Fridays I have to go for like 2 hours to go learn art.
What kind of art?
To draw, beginning art.
But it's the beginning?
Yeah.
You're gonna like the beginning if it's truly the beginning, because they'll let you do circles first, and then you'll start drawing crap. You know, because drawing is just like shapes, right?
Yeah, I got my classes and I have kids.
Oh my god, I can breathe. You guys don't understand. I have these 3 beautiful kids here, but when they're under stress, I'm under like tremendous stress because they drop that ball on me. They drop it on me.
I just like, even when I mapped out my thing, it was like, sorry, you can't do this. Sorry, you can't do this. Sorry, you still can't do this.
Okay, let's talk something fun. Where in the heck is Damien? Is he gonna go see my sweet sister Marie?
He's trying to. I'm gonna.
He flew in, right? He arrived?
They're probably
He landed. Where did he land though?
in Melbourne.
In Melbourne?
Yeah.
Not Melbourne. That's American people who say it like that. Us Australians, we say Melbourne. What kind of capers did she do behind my head just now? You know, when we were kids and the adults would be scolding us, Barbara never did this because I was a saint. I'll be honest with you. But my other cousin, honest to God, I never did it. I was so afraid to get whacked in the face with a wedding ring or something. It wasn't because I was a saint. It was because I was afraid to get whacked. But the other brave cousins would do behind Aunt Grace's back. And I would say, Aunt Grace, she's making papers behind your back. We didn't know the word was capers.
Papers.
And we said papers behind your back. Yeah, so
I have to go Tuesday, Thursday, Friday.
no Monday? Oh, that's good.
No Monday, Wednesday.
Oh, that's good. That's the name of your album. No Monday and your dog Wednesday.
Yeah. Because usually I do Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, but I don't want to do that. And I'm okay with going Friday if it's just art.
So you can have a long weekend, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Wait, don't leave it. Don't leave it. We were having a conversation. I wanted to show your arm, how beautiful it's looking already. You guys can see this? Let's see. I guess I'm gonna have to put the camera closer, but can you guys see how flat it is and how it's coming back to her natural, beautiful caramel? Show the other one. This was the bad one. Yeah, see this? It's coming along, guys.
I scratched it because I got stressed out.
Yeah, she got stressed. Dude, you look like you need a nap.
I need a nap. I can feel it
from the day, from what? When did it start? Noon? From noon to when? 3?
10.
Huh?
2:10.
To 2:10?
I was up already looking 4 o'clock.
Yeah, so you started looking like at 10?
I started looking at like 8:30.
You did worse than me.
From
You should have looked the
8:30?
night before at least.
Jada, you're horrible. You're gonna look at 8:30 on the morning of. At least the procrastinator here looks the night before.
The night of,
And type A personality over there looks 10 days before.
Probably
I was a
more.
role model.
Jory's a lot like I am. Because that's how I am about. I'm always ahead. I used to be that student in class where I study on the slide for pop quizzes, and then when the pop quiz rolls along, I pretend like I didn't want it. No pop quiz. No. At least I wasn't like the other idiot that would say, yes, bring the quiz. I'm like, no pop quiz. I'm gonna fail, and I know I'm totally gonna pass. I'm that student that fight for my 1 point. I took a class one time where the teacher gave a test, and he went over the test with us when it was done. And I got 99 because I got 1 wrong. And when he went over it, the 1 was actually correct. He made a mistake by wronging it. Is that a word? And I went up and I go, hey, teach, this is right. And he goes, Barbara, it's 1 point. I go, I don't care. I earned it.
Sometimes you need that 1 point to get
exactly.
a B or a C.
Exactly.
Not with renovateamerica.com. That's why
It's going to hide his face. My turn is next week, Jory. We're heading back home. I had to come with Jory to make sure he didn't rip him off. So it's done. It was great to see the dental assistant, Mariana. We're going to see her on Monday. They didn't even know we closed the shop. What's going on, Pop?
Saw them. Well, okay, they're in the car. Saw people walking.
Oh, okay. I was like, what? What happened?
I'm driving cautiously. My mom trained me to do it.
Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm going to look over there right now to see if that dentist is still there.
The dentist sign is still on the building.
Let's see if the building look empty though. You drive and I look. I have to tell Daddy that you know. Yeah, it's empty. He closed down. You can see right through the thing.
I liked him better.
Hmm?
I liked him better.
You like Dr. Pedro better?
Yeah.
But Dr. Pedro is expensive now.
Oh.
We went there because he was cheap, but he's expensive now.
I did a good job on my beard. I'm proud of myself.
Can we show it on the vlog? He's proud of his beard. Look.
You know, it came from a very patchy state, and like it's actually getting better. It's that Amish beard oil.
It's pretty.
That's what I use.
You Amish beard
I
oil?
use Amish beard oil.
Is he for real? Amish beard oil. You must really want a beard.
I want a beard.
Why? Because you don't want to shave every day? Is that why you like a beard?
I got sick of shaving.
Wow.
But you shave more with this too, because you gotta trim it. Then you gotta like line it up, and then it's more work actually.
I don't like when Daddy has a beard. I don't mind a mustache, but I don't like a beard.
I've never seen him with a beard actually.
Because I don't like it. See how that works? One time his sister told him, Suzette, I like you better with a beard, and he grew a beard, and I was so unhappy he shaved it off. He's like, I can't win. I'm like, don't please your sister, please me. So hate when we go to the gym and they have a trainer that's working with a group in the little half-hour section place, because you can't get none of the machines. He had like 10 people going back and forth between the machines. I'm like, oh shucks. So I just did what I could do. I found one that eased my little neck and shoulder pain, and it's the one where I sit down and just kind of pull towards me, and I could feel a relief. I was like, okay, all right, work out these tight muscles, people. Work out these tight muscles. Joe and I are running down the CVS pharmacy to go pick up a My Pillow. I can't sleep one more night on that pillow, guys. That I have the buckwheat pillow. When I bought the buckwheat pillow, the instructions said that after a year or two, you would probably have to open up the pillow, take out some of the buckwheat hulls, and put new ones in, because they can go dead. So I imagine it's like if you're sleeping on a pillow made of peanut shells, right? After a while, some of the peanut shells will they're gonna go flat, they're gonna break apart, disintegrate, turn to crumbs. I'm thinking the buckwheat hulls do the same thing, you know. So that pillow was $35 and it's small, so I'm gonna spring for the My Pillow because Sam says it works, and I'm hoping that it'll work. If not, I would have wasted my money, and then I still have to find money to buy another buckwheat pillow. But I can't sleep on that again tonight. It hurts too badly. So we're heading down to CVS pharmacy. Oh my God, can they go any slower? What used to be there, Joe? Like a sporting goods store or something? Or a car parts store?
I don't know. Car parts is in Alabama.
Yeah, CVS. She said she had 2 in stock right now.
Well, I call it 2.
Yeah, you wish. It's not going no damn 2-pillar. They were selling it at Costco too for like $75. You know, it's Costco, so they give you a deal, but we didn't have the money to buy it then, remember? Can you pick it up?
What?
Standard queen, medium fill. There's always a line in this place, guys. So they weren't lying. There was literally 2 left. It's the medium fill, so I hope it'll be okay. It's a queen size, which is way bigger than what I have for that little buckwheat pillow, and I'm praying that this works. I really am. I should do a review on this. So the lady that wants to buy the treadmill contacted me and said that her husband didn't come home from work yet. He's going to come at 8, and if she can still come then. So I told her just call me, because she doesn't know where she's going to go. She only has my number. She can still see it because we have light in the garage. I just don't like to show the cars at night because they can't see what they're buying, and I don't show it at the house. But the treadmill, she's gonna have to come get it at the house. So I'm gonna end this one here, guys. Go home and edit this. I hope my neck doesn't hurt, you know, to edit this. But thumbs up the video, comment for me, and don't forget to subscribe, okay? And I'll see you guys tomorrow night, hopefully. Oh, Joe made a left turn. It's rocking, it's rocking. I have you guys up on a tripod. Bye, guys.
When the red button is on?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, guys, see, I'm doing it. Ready. He doesn't want to go back on the boat. Splash.
Splash?
Yeah.